And welcome back, and it is the 16th of April, further Maths 5 a day. And let's just jump straight into the first question. Right, what do we have here? So it says, make x a subject of, and then it gives me an equation. So first thing I'm going to do is square both sides. So y squared equals x plus 9 over x plus 1. Then I'm going to multiply through by the denominator. So xy squared plus y squared. So I've multiplied through by x plus 1 and then expanded in one go. Is equal to x plus 9. Then I'm going to, well, I want to make x a subject. So move all x's to the left. So xy squared minus x equals 9 minus y squared. Factorize out the x. So it gives me xy squared minus 1 equals 9 minus y squared, which means my final answer is going to be x is equal to 9 minus y squared over y squared minus 1. I don't know why I've written all of the lines there, but hopefully you can read all that. It's almost a GCSE level question, and that's not too bad. Just for reference, you could also have had y squared minus 9 over 1 minus y squared. It's the same answer, just depends on which way around you did the brackets. Either way, question done. Next question. The lengths of three sides of a triangle. No. I think it's going to be another area question after a couple of days ago. The lengths of three sides are this, find the largest angle. Okay, this isn't too bad. So it's kind of like an isosceles triangle, isn't it? I mean, they're almost the same. That's 7.2 and that's 7.4, and this is the longest side at 10.4. So it therefore makes sense that this is also the largest angle. Now, unlike where I have the whole problem with acute and obtuse angles with the sine rule, with the cosine rule, the cosine rule does the work for me. So I can just say that the angle is, or actually let's write out the whole thing. So let's call this theta. So I can say that theta is equal to cos minus 1 of, now you may not know the formula in one go. It is worthwhile having a play so you feel quite comfortable doing it in one go. If you don't, it doesn't matter, but I'm going to go for it anyway. So I know it's b squared plus c squared minus a squared, which is 10.4 squared. And all that is divided by 2 times b, which is 7.2, times a, which is 7.4. Now, very carefully, calculator out. And that gives me 90.8388, etc., which I'm going to call 90.8 degrees. Now, again, I said it before, actually, I didn't know this was going to be the answer, but the question has done the hard work for me. The cosine rule or the cos values know whether to make them obtuse or acute. So either way, happy with that, 90.8 degrees. Next question. Work out the value of x when. Okay, so it's a bit of a back to front gradient question, isn't it? Right, let's first of all fix this, so then I know what to do. So 12 divided by 3 is 4. I'm basically doing it into two different terms. So 12 divided by 3 is 4, and x squared divided by x is x. 2 divided by 3 is 2/3, and x7 divided by x is x6. Then I can differentiate. So I'm going to differentiate over here. So dy dx is equal to 4 minus 6 times 2 is 12 divided by 3 is 4, so 4x to the 5. And I want that to equal minus 968. Now I'm hoping this can be a nice number, but let's see what comes out. 968 just doesn't feel like a randomly chosen number, so it feels like this should give me a nice number, and if it doesn't, probably means I just want to double check it. Let's, what should I do? Let's take away 4 from both sides, so minus 4x to the 5 equals minus 972, divide by 4, so x to the 5. Now I want to recognize this number, and I do indeed, because it's minus 243, where my minus is cancelled because I divide by minus 4, which means that x is equal to, I think it's 3, but I'm just going to double check it. So the power of 0.2 does indeed give me 3 as my final answer. And that's it, question done. Good question, that one. Next question. Group of 7 people enter the room. Now, I think this is the 4th time we've done this year so far. It's clearly a sort of standard question that people make an error on. Let's run through it again quickly. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. This person here can shake hands with any one of 6 different people. Can't shake hands with himself. This one here can shake hands with any one of 6 different people, but I can't include this one because I've already included it with the first person. So therefore this is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and this person can't shake hands with anyone else because everyone's shaking hands with him already. Add all these together, and that's going to give me 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 is 10, 15, 18, 20, 21. Question done. Next question. It's an identity question. So basically I want to deal with the left-hand side and then just compare to the right-hand side. Now it tells me over here that I want this in terms of sine. So I'm going to keep this as 4 sine squared x plus 15. Cos squared is 1 minus sine squared x. Let's do some expanding. So 15 times 1 is 15. 4 minus 15 is minus 11 sine squared x. And you can see just by comparison, it must be the case that a is 15 and b is minus 11. So in other words, just by looking at the two numbers, I can see the answer to my question is a is equal to 15 and b is equal to minus 11. And that is it. Final question done of today. Again, good mix of questions today. I say every day, but they really are helpful just to make sure you can get these skills done quickly and smoothly in the exam. As ever, like, subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks all.